Hey, young man, what's your name?
Aaron Thompson.
What? Aaron Thompson?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what my name is?
Aaron Thompson.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Well, we'd met 2 years ago.
So that's why. You know, the thing that I noticed the most about that name, only good people that are trying to do good things would occupy such a good name. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. So we're on this wonderful campus. What's the name of your campus?
Campbellsville University.
Now, you like it here?
Mm-hmm.
You're a post-secondary guy now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you do earlier before coming to Campbellsville College? Where'd you go to high school?
Hart County High School.
Hart County High School. We have some other connections too, right?
Mm-hmm. Because we went to the summer academy with Gear Up 2 years ago at Kentucky State.
Oh yeah, I was the president there then, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you were a Gear Up student.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about Gear Up. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Tell me what was good about it.
Well, with Gear Up, it sort of led me into post-secondary education, and it helped me to, I guess, explore my options about what I could do and where I could go.
Tell me a little bit about your background. I mean, tell me a little bit about you.
Well, just me personally.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a very, I guess, sociable person and kind of, I guess, friendly. But, like, from an interpersonal standpoint, I'm always there for people that need me, and I'm always available to help and wherever I'm needed.
Well, of course, people who occupy the name Aaron Thompson, that's the way you roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. You know, the interesting thing when I think of Gear Up, and I'd love to hear what you have to say about it, I was a first-generation high school student.
Mm-hmm.
And first-generation college student, obviously, in that case. And I came from a very poor background. And when I was growing up, I didn't have the opportunity to have Gear Up. But I will tell you, the knowledge that I gained, I had to gain through other means.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about you. Has Gear Up been able to kind of help you to focus?
Mm-hmm. Because, like, when my sister went to college at WKU, that would make us first generation college students. Mm-hmm. But she had to drop out because she had other stuff going on. But I'm the first one to actually stay with college and go through. So
did you get a lot of knowledge from Gear Up when you were in high school to help you to do that?
yeah. Well, financially, socially, just academically too.
Yeah, and that's the power of Gear Up. I mean, I've been involved with Gear Up since 1999, since it first came out, and I'm involved with it in the state now, obviously, with the role that I have, but also at the national level. It's amazing to me to see the power that Gear Up has been able to give to a variety of students. Not just students like you and me, but to other students too. If you could tell me one thing that Gear Up taught you more than anything else, what would it be?
Well, academically, always have a goal in mind and know the steps that you can take to get there. But socially, like, reach out to people and make relationships and establish connections. But personally, to always have something to work towards.
You know, it's quite amazing to me to listen to you say that to me. I mean, I had to learn that on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that we've tried to do with Gear Up in Kentucky is to do exactly that, to help create that whole person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just academically, but socially, culturally, emotionally, right? To give you knowledge, but to also teach you how to seek out knowledge when you need it. Tell me how you've used that knowledge you got from Gear Up on Campbellsville University's campus now. How are you using that knowledge?
Well, it helped me establish what I wanted to do as a major and as a minor. Because ideally, whenever I first got to Campbellsville, a lot of the music staff that knew me, like, reached out to me and they were like, "We want you here, so just, I guess, use whatever you have to offer us as a means to get here."
So now your degree is in music?
Psychology.
Psychology. So, but you do music too?
Mm-hmm. Music minor.
Really? So you got musical talents?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
Well, I play 3 different instruments. I play trombone, I march, baritone, and I can also play tuba as well. And I sing on the side, so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I sing too, you know that? You want me to sing for you?
Sure.
No, I'm lying, I don't. You know, yeah, a lot of talent, talent. Now, that's the difference in that Aaron Thompson, this Aaron Thompson. I have really no talent. You know, maybe you can teach me.
Well, I mean, you have some ability in some way, just maybe not in the way I do.
Ah, tell me a little bit more about that.
I mean, everybody's able to do something, whether it's musically or just socially with people, like helping out people, or really anything they're passionate about. Just pursuing your passion and working in your passion to get to the best you can be within that passion.
So you felt like you're doing that in your space now?
As a psychology major.
Yeah.
Because ideally with psychology, one of my friends had talked me out of a music major because they're like, you're not gonna make enough money to support yourself off of just music, so you need to find something else to invest in. And with psychology, like I prayed about it a lot. So, because I'd always, like I'd said, advise people and always been there for people that needed me. So I sort of delved into that idea or aspect of my life, and I was just like, maybe I can make something out of this and make a difference in somebody's life, because ideally that's what I want to do, change the world in some way.
Oh, you know what? It's great to see it. And when this Aaron Thompson was a few years younger, it was about 10 years ago when I was your age. Okay, that's a lie, But, I wanted to change the world too. I had my degree was in political science and sociology. And people told me, well, what are you going to do with that degree? What kind of job are you going to find? Can you make enough money? And what I tell people is, find something that helps you to change that world, to give you the kind of inspiration to change that world. Money will come. I've done okay, Aaron.
But money's not all of it. Because you have to find something that you enjoy doing and that you can fulfill to the best of your ability. Because if you don't enjoy what you do, what's the point of doing it?
That's powerful. You know that's powerful, don't you?
Right.
Yeah, and you felt like you got a lot of that information from Gear Up? Yeah. Yeah, tell me a little bit, and I'm going to let you ask me a question or two here in a second, but tell me a little bit about how you see your life beyond college. What can you imagine yourself as doing?
After college, I want to, have the typical American dream, like nice home, good wife, good family, nice car, all that stuff. But ideally, as a psychology major, I wanted to be a counselor and a therapist for other people, because I want to integrate like music therapy with like a little bit of relationship therapy and mental health, because I've struggled with some mental health issues that not many people know about, but those that do know, they know pretty well for the most part. And so I want to make a difference in that way, because with music's helped me through a lot of issues with my mental health. And like there's been times where I felt alone in a group of people when I'm just listening to my music and I'm just content with life, because music's been my only friend at that time. So
I think it's powerful that you're able to tell your story like this, because so many people that are going to see you, that are going to recognize that they have some of the similar issues that you're talking about, and you're going to give them inspiration to seek out those items that can help them to get where they need to go. So I appreciate that story. What kind of questions would you like to ask me?
Well, I can't really think of anything at the moment, but ideally, what would you say would be a good plan for anybody wanting to pursue something after college?
Great question. I will tell you that I didn't really figure out what I wanted to do till my junior year in college. Even though I had majors, I really didn't know what that matched up to. In my junior year in college, I had a professor that helped me to come in what I call contact with me. And that was in my first sociology class. And after I had that class, I thought, wow, this is kind of who I am. This is what I think I want to be. But how do I want to apply that? At that moment in time, I knew I wanted to be a professor. But I was very poor. I mean, I was working full-time in college, and I was doing the things I needed to do just to get through college. And when I got out of college, I went in business, and I did well in business. But I still wanted to be that professor. And because I understood that at the time, and because of you know how us Aaron Thompsons are, we're knuckleheads, right? We're hard-headed.
Totally.
Because I was hard-headed, I was going to stick to my plan to be a professor. And I left my job and I went and got a doctorate, a PhD, and became a professor. And I'm living my best life because of that. So that persistence matter. The thing that I will tell you to do to find out what you want to do in life, understand those things that make you happy, that makes you feel like you can change the world, and be persistent in doing it.
Right.
Being, you know, just being your best you, right? And you don't have to ever, and I loved your statement earlier about it's not all about money.
Right.
And we like money, right?
Yeah.
You know, but it's
I mean,
not
it'll
all
get you
about
where
that.
you need to go,
Yeah.
but it won't make you happy in the long run because you'll end up spending it and you'll be like, oh, where'd all my money go?
Well, that's right, and still not have that item that's not tangible,
Right.
that's within you that knows that's who you are, right? So yeah, I mean, the idea that we have an opportunity to be our best us and do the things that we need to do are things that maybe not everybody gets in high school or college. And it sounds like Gear Up was able to help you to get there.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
If you had to tell me the most powerful item you're getting on your campus, what would that be? What is that one thing that you're getting on the campus that you know that you're going to take with you in life?
Well, other than academic support, I'd say like personal relationships and like interpersonal connections with people.
Yeah. So what kind of people? All different kinds of people, or?
Well, just mainly like friends I meet like off and on, because a lot of my friends have proven themselves to me, like as far as like being there for me. And then with my professors and stuff, they're basically like my friends or like my mom and dad, pretty much. So I
No.
can always go to them with anything.
One of the powerful things that we talked about in Gear Up a lot is to be able to create a school atmosphere that would like replicate the best home you could have, right? That you would have people that cared for you like parents, that you'd have people that supported you like the best friends you've ever had,
Right.
that you would have people to help you to be inspired to do things beyond you, you know, those teachers and so on. But the other thing is also in helping us to understand how to self-evaluate, how to self-actualize, self-assess,
Right.
to know the things that we may not know to be successful, but to understand that we know we need to know something.
Right.
But then to also go out and get it, to go out and be able to find it to help us to do that. So the last couple of questions on this line, and then I'll call it to an end. Do you believe that Gear Up has helped you to be able to understand what you need to know to be successful?
Yes.
Yeah, and in a way that, do you ever translate this to your friends? Do you ever help them to
Well,
understand what they need to know?
Not necessarily academically, but personally, like, because I have a lot of younger friends, like, looking into college, so I'd always give them advice, like, don't procrastinate and stay on your teacher's good side if you can, and always get enough sleep and all that stuff, and do your homework and all that, you know.
Well, maybe tell me that again, because I need to get it, because I'm not getting enough sleep. And sometimes I miss my homework,
Well,
you know.
Yeah, get enough sleep, do all your homework, and well, with staying on your teacher's good side, it's like, don't cause trouble, don't be disruptive, and don't tick your teachers off to the point where they don't care about you anymore.
Oh yeah, it's about building relationships,
Right.
isn't it? Well, let me ask you, this is a really serious question now, Aaron. You know, if I do all those things, will I be as young and good looking and as smart as you again? Is that
Well,
possible?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, you think so? Well, I have to tell you, I am very impressed by you. Not just because you have a heck of a name, and you do, by the way, but because I understand that the knowledge you got from whatever sources you got it, Gear Up, college, wherever in life, you are able to apply it, and you're able to do the things that it will take to not only make yourself successful, but to make others successful. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah, have a good one. I look forward to following you throughout not only college, but throughout life. Good luck to you, young man.
Thank you.
Yeah.